Hello, this is your author Mark coming to you with another discussion. Today, we're going to talk about something a little bit different, and that is the reformation of the Americans with Disabilities Act. Because, in my opinion, this law that's supposed to help people with disabilities needs to be reformed and updated and everything else. Because let's take a closer look at it together. This law, the Americans with Disability Act, has been passed in the 1990s, but in my opinion, this law in the 21st century, it is adequated, obsolete, and it's not useful. I mean, look at it this way, because nowadays, although you might have a disability, you might not be able to speak, you might not be able to walk, but because of the technology that we have today, anybody can work. Because nowadays, with the invention of things like Facebook, YouTube, um, computers, artificial intelligence, you can actually work now. So, so that's why I would feel that the Americans with Disabilities Act has to be reformed. Now, some people might say, "Oh, Mark, that is impossible to do because it's going to be a hard thing to do and all this other stuff." Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's three countries in the world that they have done it already. One of them is Israel, the other one is United Arab Emirates, and the third one is Qatar. Now, believe me, no country in the world is perfect when it comes to people with disabilities. There's no way to actually. There's no way that everything's going to be perfect in every country. That's a given fact. No country for people with disabilities will be perfect, and that's not the point. But the whole thing is, for example, ask yourself this question: why are countries like Dubai, like Israel, like Qatar, is being successful and they're growing? Because everybody is contributing to these countries' economy. Now, I have to say, Israel, to their credit, has allowed people with disabilities to serve in their armed forces, in their military. That's right, because they do have a special program that allows people with disabilities to serve just like regular soldiers in their armed forces. Now, I don't know how well it works, but for what I've been doing research, this kind of thing looks promising. Now, United Arab Emirates also is allowing people with disabilities to actually get a job. And they don't see, in America, as a person with a disability, you have to jump through so many freaking hoops that it's not even worth it's not worth for you to even get a job, because of the hoop jump, all that you have to go jump through so many hoops. Now, and I would say reform of the Americans with Disabilities Act, it is not only a must, but it is an immediate, the reform of the Americans with Disability Act should take the immediate priority, because all those laws that were passed to help people with disabilities to get jobs are all antiquated. They don't work in the 21st century, because because of the advance in technology and all those other things. So the thing is, if those countries like Israel, like Dubai, like Qatar can actually do some meaningful reforms to their laws when it comes to people with disabilities, I think the United States can do that as well. Now, what I like to know is, like, what do you think of this particular video? So if you are interested, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. You can even subscribe to my channel. So tell me what you think of this. What do you think of this video?